Hello, and welcome to a special 375 edition of PS News. I'm Kiana Bell, here with today's top stories. Wells Fargo Bank is coming under the new scrutiny for reportedly misleading its investors. New York Attorney General Barbara Underwood accused the bank Monday of giving fraudulent statements to shareholders for years. The bank used it to brag about its sales practice known as cross-selling, but Underwood says the bank didn't tell investors the practice was based on misconduct, even though executives may have known it as early as 2011. Those sales practices led employees to open millions of fake accounts, a scandal that broke out 2 years ago. The bank teller admitted to other illegal practices, including enrolling customers in services without their knowledge. Wells Fargo is paying hundreds of millions of dollars in fines and settlements, but Underwood says she's still investigating the bank for possible more violations. Former Vice President Joe Biden spoke at a rally for Democratic gubernatorial candidate Ned Lamont on October 26 in Connecticut. Speaking to attendees, Biden addressed the state of politics in the United States and defended the press from attacks directed at them by President Trump.
Our political opponents are not our enemies. But there is such passion. This passion is out there. It's so misplaced. The press is not the enemy of the people.
Biden has been rumored to be considering a run at the presidency in 2020. The D.C. Attorney General just launched a civil investigation into the Catholic Church. Carl Vecine announced Tuesday he's looking into whether or not the Archdiocese of Washington violated the law by covering up the sexual abuse of minors. He's specifically looking at the district's Nonprofit Act since the Archdiocese is a nonprofit institution. Vecine also announced a new portal for victims of clergy abuse in D.C. to report their abuse. Other states are making similar efforts right now to investigate the Catholic Church, including Pennsylvania, New York, New Jersey, Missouri, and New Mexico. We're going to take a short break, but when we come back, we'll have more news and the weather. Stay tuned.
Why are you playing that game all alone?
Because I have no friends.
Well, I know how to fix that. You can have a friend with the new imaginary friend in a box. It does all the normal things friends do, just without actual social interaction.
Wow, that's great. Now I don't have to be alone anymore.
And no one else has to be alone anymore either. With just 3 easy payments of $19.99, you can have your own imaginary friend in a box.
Now, more news. It looks like Twitter doesn't like the like button. The social network may get rid of the heart-shaped button. CEO and co-founder Jack Dorsey says a small redesign would be a way to improve debate on the platform. Twitter posted Monday morning about the possible change, but clarified nothing is finalized since the redesign is in its early stages. The heart-shaped button has only been around for a few years. It replaced the star-shaped favorite button 3 years ago. Austin, Texas could run out of drinking water as historic flooding continues to impact the city. More water is being consumed than treatment plants can currently produce. Residents are being urged to immediately cut down on their water use by 15 to 20% to avoid running out. Outdoor water use has also been prohibited. A boil water advisory is also still in effect as the city works to filter water from the Highland Lakes. Officials called the possible water shortage an emergency situation. Now for the weather. Today will be cloudy with a high of 54 and a low of 45. Tomorrow we'll mostly see rain with a high of 40 and a low of 35. And on Wednesday, we'll see more rain with a high of 44 and a low of 32. That's all we have for you today. From PS News, this is Kiana Bell signing off. Good day, Plattsburgh.